Hi there. We're in a world where digital media, social media consume our lives. Yet they're vital tools that we all need to be using as vacation rental property managers. So today I just want to talk to you about one of those tools, and that's LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a fabulous tool. I love it. It's one of the things I use most in my social media strategy. That doesn't mean everyone has to do that. It just means that it's a tool that I particularly like and see a huge amount of value in it. Today, though, we're going to just talk about some of the basics around LinkedIn. In another lesson, we will go deep in how to use it as a tool for your property management, vacation rental management business. But today, I just want to share with you some very important statistics and some tips that you should all be using or have in your LinkedIn profile. So today is about your LinkedIn profile. So let's hear some statistics. Fact, 80% of businesses leads that they get through social media come through LinkedIn. Wow, that's a pretty staggering number. Fact, 77% of LinkedIn users will do a search on you or conduct a search on you when they're looking to make a decision to potentially use you as a vacation rental property manager for their home. So keep that in mind. 77% of people will conduct research on LinkedIn to validate who you are. Fact, LinkedIn profiles typically will show up on page 1 if someone does a search on you, the name of your company, on page 1 of Google or Bing. Fact, LinkedIn profiles that have an actual professional photo are 21 times more likely to be viewed than someone who does not actually have that profile picture. Wow, pretty staggering statistic there. So let's take a look at some tips that I want to share with you that I think are really critically important in your LinkedIn profile. First and foremost, let's go back to the statistic I just shared with you that profiles that have a professional photo are 21 times more likely to be viewed than ones that don't. So it's critically important that you have a professional photo done. Now, I'm not talking about a glamour shot or you drinking a beer on the mountaintop or at the beach. I mean, those are fun, but this medium does not call for that. Have a professional photo done and make sure it really puts you in the best light. Tip 2. You need to have a strong headline for your business, who you are, your company. And as a bonus, make sure that it has your contact information, it has where your company is located and what services you provide. But as a bonus, make sure, and this is really important, that goes overlooked a lot of times, is have a link to your company's website so people can go there directly to see you and find you. Tip 3 is a summary. Now, the summary section, in my opinion, is really one of the most critical pieces of this profile you have on LinkedIn. The summary is really, who are you, what do you do, why you do it well. I think also in the summary you really should have keywords, especially for SEO optimization. Things like vacation rental management, property management, vacation homes. Things that an SEO optimization is going to pick up, and again will help boost your profile. So again, the summary section is one of the key areas of your profile that you really want to focus on. The next is your experience. Really make sure that your experience is highlighted. Now, I know not everyone has a background in vacation rental property management, but you do have experience, and so your professional experience is really important, because even though you may not have been in this business a long time, you still are a professional. You have years of experience in other industries, and that's what people want to see. And so make sure that your experience really shines. Even if you come out of the hospitality world, but it wasn't in vacation rental property management, it might have been in hotels or travel or something other related to the industry. Really just make sure that your experience section is shines and looks really, really good. The other part of this is make sure that your skill set and your recommendations are up to date. Now, I'll tell you, I look at a lot of LinkedIn profiles, and one of the things that people are not doing, unfortunately, very, very well, is they're not highlighting the skills that they do that they do well. Don't go in and just start clicking skills and clicking a lot of different skills because you think more is better. Really focus in on the key core strengths that you're excellent at and highlight those. The other thing is make sure you ask for recommendations. All of you have been in business for a while. Even though those of you who are just maybe starting out come from somewhere or some industry where people can recommend you based on the services you provide. And that third-party credibility and validity is so important in your profile because people want to know that you actually who you are, say you are, but more importantly, that third-party validity. It's not you saying it, it's someone else saying, John's really, really a great manager, and his skill set and his thoroughness and his loyalty, all of those things are valuable. So make sure that all of those sections, again, in your profile are up to date. And that's a really important point, up to date. Really make sure that your profile is up to date, because I can't tell you how many times I'll go in and I'll look at a profile. First and foremost, they have a photo of themselves because they maybe want to make themselves look a little more younger, and it's a photo from high school graduation, or I'm not really kidding here either, that you really want to make sure that your profile is up to date. You're going through it maybe once every quarter, just refreshing it and giving it the attention it deserves. So those are just some basic tips about profiles and the things that you really should have in your LinkedIn profile. So here's some additional bonus content, things to be thinking about with your LinkedIn profile. Make sure you connect with people. I always think, and I know that connecting with individuals on LinkedIn is important because it grows your base of people that know you, like you, and may even want to do business with you at some point in time. So really, again, connect to individuals that make sense. Don't just, again, randomly click connect because you like the person's photo or you think they might have some value to you. Really be thoughtful in the process of connecting, because more importantly, you want to connect with individuals that you can help, in their business, but they can also potentially help you and be a good referral source as far as business leads coming back to one another. The other part of this is join groups. I will tell you there are a lot of groups on LinkedIn that you can join as it relates to the vacation rental industry. So make sure you go to those and search some of those in the search bar. You can just type in vacation rental groups and a whole list of groups will come up. And again, maybe it's specific to your market area. I know there's groups for Lake Tahoe, there's groups for Destin, there's groups for Charleston, South Carolina, Miami. They're all over the place. So make sure you join some groups that you think are going to be really, really valuable to you. As I mentioned just a few minutes ago, a little bit earlier, it's really important to, again, ask for reviews as far as recommendations. Also endorse people and ask for endorsements. So, that's another key area under your skill set where people can endorse you for the skills you have. But don't make it one way. Also go out and endorse other people that that are very, very good at what they do. And again, as I mentioned, make sure that you update your profile regularly. I hope these tips and techniques about your LinkedIn profile are helpful. Again, in another module where we specifically talk about the strategies that you need to have in your social media program, where we cover and go in depth with LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're going to go deep on each one of those mediums. But today, just wanted to give you some tips on LinkedIn and share with you some ideas that you can put into practice into your profile. And if you have any questions, please let us know, and we look forward to seeing you soon in another lesson. Have a great day.